Hot Toys have released their Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, but is he amazing? Let's take a look. Hi everyone, welcome to 1/6 Figure Focus, and in this video we're going to take a look at the Hot Toys 1/6 scale Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, aka the Amazing Spider-Man from Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, interesting about this, I do believe that this was actually branded Amazing Spider-Man 2. Let's just take a quick recap here. So No Way Home came out, and obviously the worst kept secret in history. We had Toby and we had Andrew appear through multiverse and all that kind of stuff. Absolutely loved it, and fan service, and I ate up every single last bit of it. Absolutely loved it. Now, the thing about this is, the three main suits in the movie were, I suppose, the integrated suit. Now let's just recap here, because I want to make sure that no one comments going, oh, you forgot to mention a suit. The upgraded suit was there. There was the kind of inside out black and gold suit where he fought Electro. There was the Iron Spider from the bridge. There was the integrated suit, and then there was the final suit, amazing shiny blue and red suit that is definitely coming home. And then of course you had Andrew and Toby. So, but when they were actually fighting, for the most part, Tom was using the integrated suit, and then there was Andrew and Toby. Now, Hot Toys have released the integrated suit. There's two different versions. There's the integrated suit on its own, or there's the integrated suit with the diorama base and the scaffolding and the Doc Ock arms and stuff. Okay, both branded Spider-Man No Way Home. And then came along the Toby. Toby was available on his own, but also available with the Sandman base. So it's a good way of incorporating that villain if they weren't planning on doing, which I'm sure they're not planning on doing. But you had an option, him on his own or him with the diorama base to represent the Sandman diorama base, both branded Spider-Man No Way Home. Andrew Garfield took a while to go up on Sideshow, and eventually when he did, I'm pretty sure he was branded Amazing Spider-Man 2. There was a lizard diorama, which is like a part of this that he should be paired with, but it was sold separately, and I'm pretty sure the lizard diorama is branded Spider-Man No Way Home. Now I just want to check. I want to see if actually you can get this on Sideshow, because I'm not even 100% sure it's actually available on Sideshow. I think it did go up, but it took a while. So let's see if we can get this up here. Right, so the Amazing Spider-Man 6 scale figure, waitlist open. So it's gone. So you got the see, it says a collector 6 scale or diorama base. Now when I look through this, this is branded the Amazing Spider-Man 2 actually, so based on the appearance of the Amazing Spider-Man 2, whereas the lizard base which goes with this, which there is no version of this where you can get the two of them, unlike the integrated suit and the Tobey Maguire suit, I think this is branded No Way Home. Now I could be wrong on that. Spider-Man, to enhance your Spider-Man No Way Home collection. So that's just worth noting. Maybe it's a legal thing, I'm not entirely sure, but look, it's out, he's here. And really quickly before we talk about this, I just want to get the, come on, Sideshow, come on. Just want to get this tab open so we can kind of do some comparisons on this. Right, so this is, grand. So this is available now in Hong Kong. Anyway, it has been released. I'm not sure if Sideshow is shipping yet. It's $290, and it's a 1/6 scale figure based on the likeness of Andrew Garfield. Strangely enough, branded Amazing Spider-Man 2, but we all know it's supposed to be kind of No Way Home. So my first impressions is, it's not the greatest head sculpt I've ever seen, but then again, neither was the prototype. Now if you take something like the Tobey Maguire prototype head sculpt from No Way Home, I think that looks amazing, and hopefully it will turn out as good. Whereas this one here, when I saw the prototype, I thought, it's okay, it's not bad at all, but I'm definitely, if this was sitting down next to me here in the display room, I wouldn't be looking at this going, my god, that is amazing, it's the realest, most accurate head sculpt I've ever seen in my life. But I definitely wouldn't be looking at it and kind of going, god, that needs a lot of work. It might need a little bit of work, but look, I'm happy with how it turned out overall. For me, it's met the threshold, we'll say like that, but I do think, fingers crossed, that Tobey Maguire is going to be stronger than this. So the head sculpt itself, that's what it looked like in the prototype, and these are the blogger photos, and I think it's pretty much the same standard, because I heard people saying like this was kind of like very, very similar to the previous version that they've released. They just kind of updated some paint apps, and I heard people saying it didn't really look like him. I can see Andrew Garfield here, but like I said, it's not a 10, it's not a 9, it might be an 8 or a 7. I definitely don't think it's a bad head sculpt, but like I do think it's fine. I think that's the best way of describing it. Yeah, it's good, but it's not amazing. Hence the intro. But let's just go through some of this. Pardon me. I really like the web lining here. A few things on this. I like the kind of dark blue. I like the vibrant red. I like the kind of almost grayish silverous web going on, the shape of the spider. I also like here the blue. It's just not a straight blue. It almost looks like it's textured blue. Right. So again, my plan for these. See, the funny thing is, Tom Holland is my Spider-Man. Tom Holland is. I remember watching Homecoming. It was actually Civil War. I really liked his appearance. I liked the way that Tony Stark came in, just plucked him out of. Is it Queens or Brooklyn he's from? I can't remember again. Let me know in the comment section down below. So just kind of plucks him out, bang, throws him into the MCU, and it just elevated the story. I didn't need to see Uncle Ben die again for the third time. I grew up with the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. I didn't like them then, and I don't like them now. They weren't, I thought they were just a bit too cheesy and campy for me. So even as a kid, I didn't like them. I watched them, they were fine, you know, entertainment, popcorn movies, but I'm not like blown away like a lot of people love them. And again, if you love the Spider-Man films, the Tobey Maguire, that is perfectly okay. I'm not trying to cause any offense. Just because I don't like the thing that you like doesn't mean you have to write a salty comment. They will be blocked and deleted. But if you disagree with me, respectfully, by all means, I encourage that. I love when someone comes on and goes, look, hey, thanks for the content, thanks for the video. I completely disagree with you. I love Tobey Maguire. Those comments, I can completely get on board with. We're all very, very different. But anyway, I kind of liked aspects of Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man 1 and 2, watched the two of them. I always felt it was a bit abandoned. He probably deserved a third movie, but I think he got his redemption in No Way Home. So, for me, Tom Holland is Spider-Man. I really like what they did with him. I like the way all his entire journey up to now. I mean, what has he got now? He's got his own trilogy. He was in Infinity War, he was in Endgame, and he was in Civil War. What's that, like 6 movies? And that's pretty much his origin story. I love the way, spoiler alert, they flipped the script, and his Uncle Ben wasn't Uncle Ben, it was actually Aunt May dying. Now, of course, you could make the argument maybe Ben died already and we just didn't see that, and that's perfectly fine, but I tend to believe no. I think different multiverse, and in this version what happened was his Uncle Ben was actually Aunt May, and that's his kind of devastating story, and that causes him to grow and change from Spider-Man to Spider-Boy or whatever. Kind of totally getting off topic here, but I just want to give full context. So for me, I have the Homecoming Deluxe Spider-Man. That's the one with the classic kind of red and blue. I really, really love that movie. I have it paired with the Mark 47, and of course I've mentioned it multiple times in multiple different streams and multiple different videos that it comes with, you know, all those little bits and pieces, you know, the kind of navy blue hoodie, the yellow blazer, the headphones, the backpack, the science book, and just have him in a simple walking pose with the hood up and his mask on, and that was like what sold me on that figure. That is my favorite Spider-Man figure in the collection. Now, I do have the upgraded suit, but I'm actually thinking about passing that on because I really want that final suit. That's non-negotiable, and I'm strongly considering, I have this vision for Andrew, Toby, and the integrated suit. I won't get the lizard base, I won't get the sand base, and I won't be getting the, what was the other one? The integrated suit kind of Doc Ock base, because I want to pose the three of them with their masks off, showing off the head sculpts, holding their masks, and maybe in this guy's case, holding like the canister he comes with that he I think he uses it to, is it defeat the lizard or something like that? I'm pretty sure it is. But anyway, some sort of a meme pose, basically. Some sort of like as if they're having a conversation, as if they're in the lab with their suits on and stuff like that. That's what I have in mind. So I'm going to save a bit of money, save a bit of space, and not get the diorama bases. Okay, tangent finished. Let's take a look at this. I really like the suit. For things I've mentioned already, I like the webbing design. That it's kind of like, it looks like a silvery grey. When it catches the light, it looks kind of like silver, and then in the dark parts it looks grey. I like the way it's raised up, it's not just printed on. I like the texture on the red part on here, the vibrant red, and the way it's really dark blue. This dark blue actually reminds me of the dark blue from the Superman suit from Man of Steel. It was very, very dark blue. I think a lot of people didn't actually like the Man of Steel suit because it was very, very dark. I actually loved that. But of course, Superman suit, it's kind of a chainmail type design on it if you look really closely. The lizard actually looks kind of cool. Like, I mean, a lot of people are diehard fans of the lizard and diehard fans of the sand base, so I can see why people would gravitate towards getting all the dioramas. Pardon. Alright, so this is the thing I'm talking about here, this antidote or whatever. I think it's, does this like blow up? I think it does, and release some sort of a gas, but eventually mutates him back into his normal form. I'm pretty sure the guy who plays Lizard in his human form used to be in a band called Supergrass. Please let me know if I'm right or wrong with that in the comment section down below. So you've got a few pointing hands here. It's always good with the pointing hands because you can do that meme. And also, if you look at the eyes here, Andrew Garfield's eyes, the kind of, not Andrew Garfield's eyes, but Andrew Garfield Spider-Man suit's eyes, they're quite big, aren't they? And all the little kind of like pores or dots in them as well, the texture, even that's a nice touch. So yeah, I think this will look great. You know what annoys me a little bit though? This is the first world problem though. Okay, there's the joints here in the elbow. That kind of bothers me a bit. And the fact that you can clearly see here, these look like plastic hands and then there's fabric arms. I wonder, like, have they done a Spider-Man yet with kind of fabric arms that match the fabric forearms and suit? Again, let me know in the comment section down below if you know. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider it. Yeah, I even like the color of this canister as well. I hope the canister comes with him. I want to really quickly take a look at Sideshow here, because surely he comes with the canister, does he? It's a simple little touch, but I just think it'd be a nice display piece. He doesn't. That's annoying. So, no, he just comes with the base and a bunch of hands and some webs. Very, very light. I suppose it's because it's branded Spider-Man 2. Interesting to see the reviews to see if they actually managed to slip this canister in. But that's probably not going to happen. Now, I wonder, is it included with the Lizard? So that would be something I'd be curious to see. Right, I see. So if you get the Lizard, you get the canister, and that's a selling point then for the Lizard. I'm not going to go ahead and get that, but I might try to pick up the canister on, what's it, is it Monkey Depot or maybe eBay or Toy Anxiety or something like that. They'll probably charge like $20 for that though. I don't need that much. So yeah, my conclusion on this is, I think the head sculpt is okay. I think in terms, it matches the quality of the prototype. I didn't think the prototype was amazing or mind-blowing. I thought it was maybe an 8, but no more than that. Somewhere between a 7 and an 8. Not a bad sculpt, but not mind-blowing either. Definitely more than passable. I'm very, very happy with, I'm happy with this. I'm looking forward to getting the three of them together. Got Toby on pre-order. I'm waiting for the integrated suit to go down. I think that's destined. I think it's already starting to drop down, and I think it's destined for bargain bin, to be quite honest, especially you've got the two different versions. This one though, I'm not so sure, because like, I want it. I have not pre-ordered it. It's on my wish list and I want to complete the trio, but I think this could be an issue. It's waitlisted on Sideshow. Maybe you're not playing the watching the waitlist. I'm not really actively watching it, but from doing videos, I always include it. I don't buy from them. Now, my point is that when things get released in Hong Kong, a lot of the time they're dropping off in price soon, like within like days or weeks of being released. But say Cad Bane has been released, and Cad Bane is waitlisted on Sideshow. But more importantly, I got mine from Lion Rock and they said they were sold out. I'm not sure if they're sold out or Secret Base sold out, and I'm not trying to drive FOMO, but the fact is Cad Bane prices are increasing in Hong Kong so shortly and soon after the release. I'm wondering, is this going to say that they go the same direction? That's what I'm a little bit concerned about. And I usually, I don't buy into that kind of stuff usually, but I'm just wondering, is this going to do the same? Right, that's the end of the video. If you want to support the channel, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Let me know if you're picking this one up or not. Let me know if you're picking up all three or not to do the meme pose. You can also follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. That's it. That's the end of the video. See you in the next one. Good luck.